A lot of people these days are freaking out over AI, saying that AI is going to take over everything, it's going to destroy all businesses, and it's going to knock everybody out of work, particularly writers, voiceover artists, and so on and so on. Am I concerned about AI? Yes. Am I concerned that AI is going to put me completely out of work? No, I'm not. And why is that? And what am I actually worried about when it comes to AI? Well, let's get into it. My first area of concern with AI is that AI slop is crowding out actual good content. You can already see it on streaming services like YouTube, where if you allow things to auto-scroll, you can see AI-generated nonsense being narrated by generative AI voices. It's trying to get us to just sort of let things play and sort of either mindlessly scroll or mindlessly allow it to automatically scroll. So we don't really care if it's good or not, if it's just kind of there. I know lots of folks use streaming services, whether it's YouTube or Netflix, just as sort of background noise to keep them company. And that's fine if that's what you want to do. But that makes it that much easier for AI-generated slop to infiltrate into that stream and take up a lot of space and crowd out actual quality content. Dual screening definitely doesn't help with that. Am I concerned it's going to take my job? No. Is it going to take some jobs? Yes. Is it going to make it difficult to get started as a voice actor or voiceover artist? I think it will make it harder because I'm not concerned about AI taking the good jobs. AI is going to take all the bad jobs. And you would think, well, isn't that great? You'd rather be doing the good jobs. And yeah, I think everyone would rather be doing the good jobs. But the problem is when you get started. It's a saying that I actually heard first referring to acting. You need to get through all of the bad acting to get to the good acting. And I think that means a couple of things. First, it means that when you start, you're just going to be bad. You don't know what you're doing. You have no training. You have no experience. You're just going to be kind of bad. And it's not your fault. You may have a particular level of talent. You may not. Doesn't matter. Anybody can do it. But you have to start by doing the bad stuff first. The flip side is also the material that you tend to have access to is going to be kind of bad. And as AI is taking over not just the writing of that bad stuff so that people aren't getting that experience of getting the bad writing out of the way, the same thing's true for actors, whether it's a voice actor, an on-camera actor, an on-stage actor. If you don't have a chance to sort of get your reps, then you lose out on the opportunity to actually improve as an artist. I think Hank Green was talking about this on one of his videos a while back, saying that the loss of apprenticeship as a way of training people, because realistically, for a lot of human history, as opposed to going to a university and taking classes, it was an apprenticeship system where you learn from a master and you get paid either not at all or a little bit of money to do it badly. And then you get paid more money to do it better and more money to do it really well and more money once you sort of master things and are really, really good at it. And those opportunities are getting sucked away by AI. It's not necessarily going to harm people who are well established in these spaces. It's going to harm people trying to get into these spaces. It's going to make it that much more difficult for people wanting to get into the fields to connect and to get a foothold. I'm not crazy concerned about it because I think we're already seeing backlash to AI. There's a backlash to data centers. And I think that increasingly we're going to realize that AI has less to offer than we were told. And actually what it does have to offer, it doesn't do particularly well. Is it going to get better? Sure. Is it going to get as good as people? I think it can get as good as people who do it badly. It can't have an original idea. It can only hash apart and recombine different pieces of things that we've already told it. And the argument, of course, has been made, well, isn't that just what people do? Kind of. Yes, what we produce is a product of everything that we've experienced, everything we've read and seen and heard before in different pieces, but it is based on personality and our unique set of experiences. and we can make surprising choices. So I don't think it will ever get to the point that everyone's afraid of. My concern is that it will damage industries at that beginner to intermediate level, which will make it that much more difficult for new people to come in. So folks like me, and even with more experience and success than me in this field, continue to do well because there'll be nobody coming up behind us. And that kind of stinks. But the point is, am I concerned about AI? Yes. Am I crazy concerned about it? No. I think there will be a retraction. I think there will be opportunities moving forward. I think it's just going to make it more difficult for people to enter into fields and get the experience they need to build a body of work and improve. And I hope that companies continue to realize they make enough money already. They don't need to have AI write the books and AI read the books. They can actually have real people do it. That's it for now. Thanks for stopping by. See you on the next one.